So today is Wednesday, but more importantly, it is Jackie Robinson Day, April 15th. Today is the day that Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball so many years ago. And today we have the Jackie Robinson content update, and it is big. They dropped so many cards today. There's so much really good content today. So let's get into it all. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys become a channel member today to receive exclusive perks such as roster update advice from someone who made over 20 million subs last year, one-on-one coaching, and access to the members-only Discord, link in the description. As we always do, let's start by looking at the calendar. So today is April 15th. We got all the Jackie Robinson Day content. On Friday, we have April Spotlight Drop 3, and they did say that's all the content on Friday. Next Friday, we have April Spotlight Drop 4. We have a new event, a new conquest, and the first Legends and Flashbacks collection, of course. I'm super excited for it. I've been preparing so much for it, and I still feel like I have a long ways to go, but I'm really excited to see who that is. So basically, they dropped a ton of stuff. They dropped a Showdown, a conquest, a new event, a program, and a collection, and a pack, of course. And the Jackie Robinson content isn't just Negro Leagues players, and they also dropped 3 new storylines too. It's not just new Negro Leagues players. They dropped a ton of Rookie of the Year cards because that's named after Jackie Robinson. So we got a ton of awards cards as well today. Let's start with the Jackie Robinson Day program. The final reward is this 91 Henry Aaron, aka Hank Aaron. Very good across the board. Common theme with these Negro Leagues players is they are very balanced across the board, and they have a ton of defensive flexibility, being able to play pretty much anywhere. So I'm not really going to repeat myself over and over, but pretty solid card here for Hank Aaron. Another Negro Leagues player in Hank Thompson. And one thing I want to say, this content is all great and all. Like, this is just me nitpicking something. Can we please get a new card art? Like, do we really need to use the same card arts that we've been using for the last 4 years? For the Negro Leagues players, like, we can't just have one consistent card art that's new for all of them. That's just one thing that's like it literally has no effect on the game, but it's just like, seriously. But anyway, Hank Thompson, like I mentioned earlier, and another thing too is a lot of them are really good at bunting, which is bad because I hate toxic people who just bunt and steal and do all that crap. But yeah, he can play a ton of positions as well. Here's the first Rookie of the Year card. We have Chris Bryant, who also can play 4 positions. Good power, good contact right, good clutch, good arm. Pretty solid defense. He will be able to play the outfield very well, given he has good speed. Monty Irvin here can play every single position except catcher and pitcher. Good contact vision and clutch. Moving down the line, we have Buck Leonard here. 88, 85 contact, 80, 78 power. All around, just pretty balanced. He's one of the few Negro Leagues cards that doesn't have good secondaries. He can only play first. We have Rookie of the Year Dontrell Willis from the Marlins. Great versus lefties. Okay against righties. 73 hits per 9 versus right is a little low. Good pitch mix. Good break, but not good control. And then at 5 points, everyone basically gets a free Jackie Robinson. If you do one moment, you get 10 points. And then if you get 42 PXP with this card, you get another 10 points. So a fifth of this entire program is basically just a layup. And, this Jackie Robinson is pretty good. I mean, there's another one that came out today that everyone's going to want to get, though. And we also got a new event today. We have the Jackie Robinson Day event. You can tally all these stats. I'm assuming you can use Award Series and Negro League Series, maybe Rookie Series as well. But yeah, the reward is this Biz Mackey, who can play every position, and he's a primary catcher. He's pretty good against righties, not the best versus lefties, but the clutch helps him. And he's amazing behind the plate, so maybe you'll actually be able to throw somebody out with Biz Mackey, because it seems impossible to get someone to be caught stealing in ranked. So we got 3 new storylines as well. We have first, can I look at the card? Yeah. We have Ray Dandridge. So he's good defensively, good arm, good contact, good clutch, not the best power. Can play third, second, and short. We also have Smokey Joe Williams, who is a pitcher who can also play first, left, and right. A lot of these guys are two-way players, which is always cool. Nothing really good, nothing spectacular offensively or defensively. He's entirely in the yellow here. So you're probably going to want to use him as a pitcher instead, but not the best pitch mix. I mean, he only has 2 green attributes. in stamina and arm strength. Like, not really that good of a card, but it's cool to learn about these guys. And then Williard Brown is the last new storylines, who is amazing defensively, good speed, can play 5 positions, and has good power. So this is a pretty good card. Moving on to the new Conquest map, we have the 42 Conquest map, 3 games against the Dodgers. This will take less than an hour. And there are 4 player cards that you can get. So you get Drake Baldwin for capturing 1 of the Dodgers, 2 for Matlock, 3 for Fulmer, and then Turkey Stearns for the whole map. So let's start with Drake Baldwin, Rookie of the Year. Last year for the Braves, catcher card, reverse splits for contact, but better versus righties for power. Not the best defensively. I mean, he'll be able to block pitches pretty well, but he's not going to be able to throw anybody out. So not like an amazing catcher, especially when you can just get the Bismacky in the event, you know, who's much better than him and completely free to get, very easy to get. Leroy Matlock here, starting pitcher, can play first, left, center, and right. Good contact, amazing bunting, good arm strength. Pitching wise, terrible per nines, but not the worst pitch mix and good break across the board. For another Dodger stronghold, you have Michael Fulmer, starter Michael Fulmer. Good hits per 9 versus left. The rest of the per 9s are pretty bad. 83 clutch, also low. 4-seam cutter, sinker, circle change slider, so a good pitch mix. Good control on 3 of the pitches as well as the break. And then the final reward is Turkey Stearns. Good contact, good power right, solid defensively, pretty good speed as well. Not a bad outfielder. There's also a new Showdown. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show the attributes for these guys because I don't know if they've been discovered yet, but I just wanted to show you guys. So we have Luis Heel, Andy Cooper, Bill Foster, Jose Mendez, and Bullet Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is in Diamond Dynasty. He was in the game last year. Let me go to the inventory and see if these guys have been discovered. I'm sure Luis Heel has been discovered at least. No, not George Lombard. Luis Heel, good against righties, good hits per 9 versus lefties, but you won't be able to strike that many people out against lefties. 109 clutch, not the best pitch mix though, and definitely not the best control. So now let me filter by Negro Leagues players and see if these guys have been discovered. There's also other cards that I am yet to go over. So we have Andy Cooper. Yeah, he's the second one. All around, great control and great break. I'll give him that, but everything else is just not the best. Like not an amazing pitch mix, I would say. We also have Foster. Where's Foster at? Bill Foster. Yeah, just nothing really too spectacular offensively, but as a pitcher, solid hits per 9 versus left. Pretty, and again, good control and break. So I guess he's like okay. We also have Jose Mendez, who is good against lefties, good bunting, and really bad pitching wise. Yeah, so like these cards aren't really too great. And then is Bullet Joe Rogan here? Yeah, so somebody already finished the conquest. Wow. Bullet Rogan, good contact, good defensive flexibility, not like an amazing pitcher. So all the Showdown cards are like kind of meh. Moving to the show shop, we got free Nike City Connect jerseys, which is always amazing. You know, not even a player card. But yeah, we also have the Jackie Robinson Day pack, and he's back. John Donaldson is here. He's going to be unbelievably expensive. I honestly think he's not going to be as good as he was in previous years, just because pinpoint is so broken, and they need to fix the strike zone and make it the actual MLB strike zone, where basically pitches that touch the zone are strikes. But in Diamond Dynasty, the entire ball has to be in the zone. It's just not how it works. But yeah, I mean, his per 9s are very bad. Like, I'm pretty sure they're probably the same as last year, but now that they have splits, it's different. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously he's going to be great with the outlier slider, but I don't know if he's going to be worth like the 200K that he's going to be. We have Josh Gibson here. Good power, good contact, can play everywhere, even though he's a catcher. We have Gunnar Henderson, good against righties, not the best versus lefties. I'm going to go pretty quickly through all these. Jacob deGrom, overall pretty good for everything, and he has a pretty unique pitch mix given previous Jacob deGrom cards. We have Scott Rowland, good contact, defense is good, definitely would mod up the power. Michael Harris, good against righties, not good against lefties, good defense, speed, and a good arm. And I want to say the 91s are 1 to 20, the 90 pluses are 1 to 5, and the 89s are the base tier. So yeah, Willie Mays, all around pretty balanced across the board. Elite defensively, nothing too spectacular offensively. Corbin Carroll, good contact, good power right, amazing speed as well. David Justice, reverse splits, so he hits lefties better, and he's like, the contact right is just not good, and the defense is really bad. Larry Doby, 93 contact right, 83 power right, so this is more of a hitter versus righties. Defensive flexibility is there, though. Ryan Howard, the ultimate platoon bat, 115 for contact and power right, and he actually has good defense, which is pretty rare for a Ryan Howard card. Rap Dixon here, can play everywhere except catcher, nothing too spectacular besides that. William Judy Johnson can play the entire infield and right field. Good defense, good contact, solid speed. Jonathan India, 9109 contact, 91 clutch, 88 power right, bad defense, good speed. We have Oscar Charleston, good contact, or not good contact, but like decent contact, clutch, and power. Good speed, decent defensively. Leon Day, primary starting pitcher who's also a two-way player. Pitching-wise, not amazing. Hitting-wise, solid contact vision and clutch. And then we have Tony Stone. She's really good for contact, 100, 105 contact. Not the best power-wise. I would definitely mod the power. And that's it for the pack. And lastly, there was a collection. There are 3 collection rewards, and the rewards are very good. The final reward is another Jackie Robinson. This milestone card art is so sick. Second base, can play first, third, short, and left. Literally good at everything except power. Mod up the power, and he'll be fine. He's already in the 70s. This card is going to be my second baseman when I get him 100%. I don't think he's going to be there for a long time, but he's definitely going to be my second baseman. But yeah, this is a great reward. Sick card art. Can do everything for you. Carlos Beltran is awesome. He's back. You know, it's unfortunate that he's in another collection because he was the collection award last year, but there's a free diamond one if you did the now and later from MLB 25. Yeah, switch hitter, good at literally everything. I would also mod up the power on this one, but he has better power versus lefties than Jackie. And then the first reward is Satchel Paige, who you can get completely free, by the way. Good per nines, really good clutch, and a good pitch mix, and he does not have outlier on this card, but he throws really hard. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are new here, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, but most importantly, make sure to subscribe on here on YouTube. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.